Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you very, very much for joining us for this, our first webinar with our new partner, Sysdev Mobile. My name's Karen Stretch. I'm actually the marketing manager for Kemtek, and I'd like to formally welcome CEO Arsénio Gil, who will be hosting the presentation this afternoon. And just a little introduction for you for Arsénio, as CEO of Sysdev Mobile. Arsénio has drawn on his extensive knowledge of software solutions to develop and conceptualize Kalipso Studio. And he definitely has a very intuitive understanding of how the software can meet the needs of your customers and enhance their profitability. So welcome, Arsénio, and thank you to you and your team for hosting today. And I hope everybody enjoys the event. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Aaron. Good morning. Thanks a lot for our presentation. Hello, everybody. I'm Arsénio, like Karen have told you. I'm CEO of Sysdev, and I'm here today to present you our platform, Kalipso. Okay. For that, I want to share my screen. Okay. Let me see how I do that. Okay. Sorry. So. That's here. Okay. Share my screen and share my audio. Please, can you, João, check if everything okay with sharing my screen?
Yes, it's perfect. We can see your screen already. Okay. Before starting, sorry to interrupt you. Before starting, I would just like to let everyone know that if you wish to let any question, you have the chat, and we will answer you all the questions in the end. So yeah, feel free to ask anything you need.
Okay. Thanks a lot again. Okay, let me start with a small introduction about what is Kalipso, who is Sysdev. Okay, for that, speaking about us, okay, we are a company with 15 years. Okay, at the moment we have customers in more than 70 countries in these 5 continents all world, and we are really only focused on mobile development. Okay, we don't do nothing more, only mobile platforms. Okay, and of course we are ASV of Datalogic. Okay, and we have a really good relationship with Datalogic. Okay, let me tell you what is Kalipso Studio. Okay, well, like you can see, Kalipso Studio is a low-code cross-platform mobile application generator. It means you can design the application one time and deploy it for any operating system on the markets: Android, iOS, Windows 10, and we still support devices with Windows Mobile and Windows CE. Sorry for that. Okay, Kalipso is really easy to learn. It's a fast learning curve. Okay, and like you go to see in my demo, it's the interface is really easy to use. Okay, that means you don't need to be an expert programmer. Okay, you only need to know what is a database and what is an if condition. Okay, like the basics of the basics. Okay, and of course you can create online and offline apps. Okay, with Kalipso. And one good thing, it's our business model don't charge you per device. That means you can, with Kalipso Studio, you can create how many apps you want and deploy it for how many devices you want without any fee. You don't need to pay nothing for the developed apps. Okay. Let me show a small video about Kalipso. Okay.
Kalipso Studio is a fast and powerful mobile application generator, which allows you to resourcefully develop dedicated solutions in less time, lower costs, and without the need to be an expert developer, and an easy interface simply by drag and dropping. you can manage an entire ecosystem of apps from Kalipso Studio, running on the latest devices and exploring actual and emergent technologies. One license enables you to deploy several native apps from the same platform into multiple operating systems, containing multi-language support on or offline databases, third-party hardware compatibility, advanced printing templates, and report labels. Deliver applications on time and reduce development costs with Kalipso Studio. Forget complex coding. Keep focus on the process.
Okay, like you can see, with Kalipso you can really, like I told you before, create apps for multiple operating systems using different devices, different technologies. And let me show you which kind of some of the technology we are incorporated on Kalipso. You can just use it. Don't need to know how to code it. Okay. Related to database, like I've told you before, you can create online or offline databases. You can create apps connected to any database on the market, like Oracle or Microsoft SQL Server, like any database, MySQL, any database that allows you to connect through ODBC or ODB drivers. Also, you can use text files or SQLite databases also, okay? And of course, if you need to create applications that works with the web services like SOAP or REST, okay, of course you can use it and do that without any problem, okay? And you can create apps that works by Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, 3G, 4G, or 5G, Bluetooth, our energy. We allows you to connect virtually, okay, in any kind of technology also, okay? And in terms of data acquisition, okay, you can use, of course, Barcodes. We have integrated in our platform all of the SDKs of the major manufacturers on the market, but you can use Barcodes in a native way, in wedge way, or using your camera to decode barcodes. And also you can, in terms of data acquisition, use RFID, NFC, you can use serial ports or sockets, you can capture signature, photos, or voice, okay? It's some of the features you can use it in a simple way, okay? And also you can print, you can design your reports like a ticket or your labels and print over Wi-Fi or Bluetooth low energy, okay, in ESCPO, CPL, ZPL languages, okay. And of course you can generate PDFs, okay, and print it or send it by mail if you want, okay. And in terms of other kind of technologies we have included, of course you can use beacons in the Eddystone or iBeacon standards. You can have some gateways to payment. You can use some glasses for augmented reality. You can, of course, use OCR, GPS, push notifications, and many other features you go to see. Okay. Okay. What are the supported devices? Of course, any consumer device based on Android, iOS, and Windows 10, and as well, you can use different kind of devices from different brands. Okay, what we have done is include in our platform the different SDKs of each manufacturer in order to allow you to create apps using these kinds of technologies like barcode or RFID in the most easy way. Okay. And like you see, you have really strong relationship with Datalogic, okay, in Europe, and we have several devices certified. We have several samples for Datalogic users. You can, it's really a good relationship, okay. And in terms of use cases, we have partners that have create apps for anything like public service route accounting for warehouse, retail, field services, and many others, okay? Like you see in our partner ecosystem, we have partners that they create apps for almost everything you can do on the market, okay? And who is the typical Kalipso users, okay? Normally, they are WMS manufacturers or WMS integrators, okay? Or RP manufacturers or RP integrators, okay? And also, we have a lot of hardware resellers that are using Kalipso to create apps, okay? To add value to their offer, okay? To add a layer of software that can help them to sell the hardware in an easy way, okay? And of course, we have a lot of in big companies, end users that they have IT department inside, and they are using Kalipso to create their own apps internally, okay, for their own processes, okay. But like you can see, almost any kind of company can use Kalipso to create apps, okay, for solve process problems on the customers. Okay, sorry for my English. Huh? Okay, and better than the PowerPoint, it's show you how we can create in an easy way. Okay, from scratch, simple picking up using Microsoft SQL Server database, and in this case, Datalogic MEMOR 10. It's not a MEMOR 20. Sorry for that. Okay, it's the same. Okay. Let's stop my PowerPoint. Okay, and let's go to my desktop, and here I have a Microsoft SQL Server, the Express Edition, the free one, and we have here some files like orders and details of the orders, the products. Okay, what do we want to do here is to create an app from scratch that allows us to see my products, okay, my orders, and pick the orders, okay, and you go to see this quantity updated here online. Okay, let's open my Kalipso Studio here, environment, and let's create from scratch. Let's create from scratch this app. Okay. So whoop. Okay, let's log in, and you see it's our Kalipso environment. Okay. Let's create a new project. I go to Google. You can create a project for smartphone, tablet, PDA, desktop, whatever. Okay. You can choose templates, some styles, but you can create your own styles. Okay. Your own corporate identity. Okay. From now, I want to create no style. Okay. Let's take my name Kemtek. Sorry. The language, but we thought will be English. Okay. But you can create apps in multi-language. Okay. If it's available here, it's a lot of available language. You can create apps in really different languages at the same time. Okay, let's create our project here. Okay. And no, we have just created a project and given it a name and define the targets, okay, of the app. First, what we need to do in our app, it's tell to Kalipso how the device goes to communicate with our server. Okay. For that, let's go here, communications, and let's add a communication profile. Okay. Let's put here, for example, Wi-Fi or wherever. With a TCP/IP connection, can be a Bluetooth socket, logo, or TCP/IP. I want to connect against my PC. Let me check my IP address only to where I want and send. Okay. And you can also add certificates in terms of security if you want. Okay. Okay. And for now, I know how the device communicates with my server. Okay. Second step, in this case, I want to create an app that is connected to SQL external database. Okay. For that, let's go here, database. Let's create a database profile, connection profile. Give a name, my DB. It's a SQL Server database. I go to use OLEDB connection. Let's put here, I want to connect against my PC. If you don't know, you just go here on SQL Server and have here, okay, and of the instance of SQL /SQL. Okay. The database will be here, simple data inc. Okay. I want to put here user and password to access this database. Let me check it. Okay. I want my application view works online. Okay. Save. Wait. Now I know how to connect and where to connect. Okay. And like you can see, I have several files in this database. I need only these two ones. Okay. We can select only the files or the storage procedures we want. Just selecting this connection, go in the right and add table. Next, Kalipso will show, sorry, let me check what's up. The IP address, it's not okay, sorry for that. Let's go, wait, that will be a timeout. Okay. Only 1 second, okay. Just go again. So I've typed the wrong IP address, okay, where I want to connect. Yeah, it's missing one. Great. Let's go again to our database and add the files you need. Okay. Sorry for that. Again, sorry. It's not 197. It's 97. No, my mistake again. But like you can see, it's simple. You can, Kalipso will tell you if you have a problem, okay? It's only to have, try to connect, okay? Again, no, we don't start well. Okay, sorry for that. Okay, 97. Okay, great. Now I think everything is okay. Plus, oh, sorry, I have something. Sorry for that. Something is wrong. I have changed. I know what it is. Okay. I know what is. Sorry. Okay. Let me check my instance here as well. The name. Sorry for that. Again. It's not here. It's here on database. The connection is not. It's not good. Sorry. Sorry, I've changed the instance number for SQL Server. Yes.
Meanwhile, while Arsénio is doing this little correction, I would just like to tell everyone that you can let your questions in the chat. You're completely free to let your questions. Go.
It's okay. Okay, thank you. Now it's okay. Check it. It's okay. Now I have the files on the SQL Server. I can select the files I want. Those files. Next, I can see the fields of each file. I can check. Select the fields I want. In this case, I want to go. Okay, and next. Okay. I don't need more tables. Okay, great. Now I know how to connect and where to connect. Okay, great. And next step will be to create our user interface. For that, let's create here a new form, new screen. Okay, no template from scratch. Okay, let's create here. Let's put here name form menu. Okay, let's put a title. If you have a multi-language, you will appear here a flag that you can click and type this expression in different languages. Okay, great. Nothing more. And I have here my first form. On this form, I want to put here, for example, logo. Let's put the image. Okay, let's put here. Okay, let's select it. I have here Kemtek, for example. Okay, great. And done. Okay, let's put greater. Okay, let's put here a label, a text, for example. Select option. Okay, put here a different color. Okay, and center left, and put here like that. Bold. Great. And there here. Okay, let's put here something like a button or whatever. Only to have different options on this menu. You can use label or buttons. Let's put a label. I'd like to show you what you can do also. Let's put here for the king. Let's put here like color, like a green color, or you can, for example, do that like explain you a dropper and go here. I want to the same color here. Okay. I have a border, like customize a rectangle with round tops. Okay. And here the text will be center left and will be white. Okay. Great. Correct. You can see I have here like a button or something. Great. If you want, okay, you also can add icon here. You can just go here. We have several sets of icons that you can use it. It's here like white, okay, and you can use, for example, barcodes and put here. Okay, let's put here. Okay, great. And let's create a button to exit. Let's copy paste this one. Okay, and let's put here a button. Okay. Here also I want to do something. Double click, rounds, corners, yeah, here. Okay, and I don't want no like background here. Okay, and that's to be better, I think. Okay, great. And I need to put here something like, for example, this. Okay, here icon only to be better. Okay, great. First screen will be it's done. Okay, let's go and create a second screen in order to show my orders and where I can select one order to go to another screen to pick my products. Okay, let's create a new form here. Okay, great, another form. Okay, form, select order. Okay, put the title. Great, and again, just copy here. So to here, if I want. Okay, let's put smaller. Put text here. I can do that the same. Copy, paste. Okay. Here, select order. We are only designing our application. Okay. Okay. Right, and here I want to put a control like a grid where my orders will be populated. Okay, I can use these controls like that, table, loopers, whatever, or in a simple way, because we are connected to a database. You can just go here to my database and drag wherever you want. I can to drag this file to here, create a table control. What I want to show, it's document ID, custom ID, I don't know, I don't want our name, and deliver status. Okay, deliver date. Oh, only that. Okay, next. You can here you can select the colors of the grid wherever you want. Okay, it's good, done. Now you can see I have a grid here. Okay, and my order and customer name. Okay, I can just double click here, go to the content of the grid if I need to change anything, and let's go to this column, and the title is not document ID, it will be ID, smaller one. Okay, and here is only customer. Okay, don't need the name. Okay, and you can edit whatever you want. Okay, correct, save, and let's put here. Okay, and let's open like that. Great. What I need here more, I need like a button here to close my app. Okay, I can only to show you another button and put here close. Okay, and let's also put the button in the same color. Okay, you have here the latest color you have selected. Okay, and let's put here white. Okay, great, save. Okay, before we go to the last screen, okay, where we go to see the products and pick the products, okay, let's put some code here and let's check if this works. Okay, great. What I want to do in this screen, if I click here, I want to open this screen. Okay, if I click here, I want to close my app. We put code on Kalipso? Easy. Double click on the object, the control you want, and click here. Go to what we call actions, and here you can see in the right the available events for, in this case, a button or a label. Click, in this case, the events are click and tap and hold, okay? It's normal. And in the right, we have several groups of actions, okay, that you can use in order to tell the application what to do. In this case, if I click here, okay, in this case, the event here, I want to open a form, show a form, this form select order. How we code that? Just go to here, show form, and select order. Okay. Of course, you can pass parameters, whatever. Okay. Save. Don't need to do nothing more. Okay. And if I click here, I want to close my app. Click actions, go to others group, and you have action. The operation is close project. Okay. Just do that. Okay. And this is down the code. Here, I want to do two things. Okay. First, when these forms open, I want to populate these grids, okay, with the data from the table, okay. And when I click here, I want to close this form and returns, for example, to the previous one. Let's start with that. Double-click here in the button, actions, go to forms, and use an action is close form, okay. Now, it's done. And also, when I open this screen, I want to refresh this control. How we do that? Okay, just double click outside of a control, correct, in the white part, double click, and you have access in this case to the properties of the window, and also you have access to the events of the window. What I want to do is I want to, when I open this form, okay, I want to refresh this control. Let's go to controls and use an action refresh control. Which control? Okay, table document header. Like you know like you have seen the name of this control. Save and save. Done. Okay, let's at the moment let's see if this works. Okay, if everything is working, and for that, what we can do in the several ways. One is here, test on PC and use simulator. That means we have an integrated simulator that you can test up your PC before you send your device. Let's click here. Okay, test. And like you can see, you have here your app. Okay, and here you have a trace windows that you can see what's happened when you do something on the app. And here, if you are using variables, you can see all the declared variables and the content of each variable. But let's go to the application. If I click here, picking, you can see, okay, I open this screen and you can see all of the orders I have in this file here. Correct. Quite easy, okay, great. Everything is working, close and exit. Let's put this in my MEMOR 10 device. I have here an emulator like Visor. Okay, you can see I have my device here, and let's put this smaller. Okay, here only you can see this way. Okay, let's put here, and to deploy the app to a device. Okay, just go here, test on device, choose Android in this case. Okay, and test. Okay, sorry. Okay, like you can see, oh sorry, I want to refresh Visor here, sorry for that. Sometimes Visor it's not working well. Okay, yep, you can see the app. Let's do again. Okay, let's try Android test. Okay, okay, you can see. Okay, if I click on picking, you can see the orders. Okay, correct. Of course, you can change all the user interface here. Okay, to put something more interesting. Okay, great. Like you can see, it's quite easy to create an app and deploy it to your, in this case, Datalogic device. Okay, but let's create a new screen. Okay, here. That will be opened when I select order from this this grid here. Okay, let's put a new screen. Okay, let's put here. It's form order detail or picking. Sorry. Put here picking. Okay, great. Let's use the same. Let's put here. Okay, copy this one for this screen. Okay. Here. Here. Okay. Well, that's okay. For example, okay. Okay. And I can use different controls like a looper. It's much more interesting control, but in this case, because we don't have so many time, okay, so I got to use also a grid here, okay, in this to show my products in function of the order I have selected. Okay, let's put here also. You can just drag it or can create a grid, okay, like that. Okay, give a name, okay, table order details. Okay, you can define the content of this grid. Okay, let's put here ads like product ID. Sorry, to related to table details, and is the product code. Okay, and let's put here name, product name. Okay, table details, and this product name. Okay, and another column. Okay, it will be quantity related to details. Is table quantity. No, picket quantity, only quantity. Okay, and another one. Okay, will be picket quantity. Okay, will be connected to details. Okay, picket quantity. Okay, great, great. Save. And we have your grid here. Okay, great. Okay, your products, everything. You can adjust the columns. Okay, and to have more space. Sorry for that, because yeah, oops. Under that. Okay. Okay, great. Let's put here. Okay. Let's select this button here because we need it in this window. Okay. Right. Okay. And when we copy object or control, if is any code inside the control, will be copied also. If we go here, actions, you can see we will close for. Great. What we need to do now? Okay. When I select here for order, I want to open this screen and show the products of the selected order. Okay. How we can pass parameters between forms? Okay. It's quite easy also. Okay. You can do in different ways. You can create global variables, local variables, or parameters. Okay. In this case, I go to use a global variable. Okay. When I click in an order line, this variable will fill it with the selected line, order ID, and in this screen, in this form, I want to put a filter here to filter the products in function of the order I have selected. Okay, let's do that. Let's go here on this form, in this control, contents, and here, document ID. I want to, when I select a line, I want that the document ID will be placed on a global variable. Okay, in this case, for example, variable 5. I rename it here. It's order. Okay. Great. That means when in this grid, when I select order, this variable will have the selected order. Okay. Great. Save. And also, after that, actions, when I click on this grid, I want to open a form. Okay. Form order detail. Great. Great. Save. And in this control, I want to put a filter. Okay. Double click, action, contents, and here filter. I want to filter my file where document ID is equal to my variable selected order. Okay, great. Let's try if this is working. Okay, simulator, test. Okay, picking. Okay, if I click here, Kemtek, it's ordered 92. Oh, sorry, I need to one thing more. Okay, is when this forms opens, I want to refresh this control. Okay, let's double click, go to actions and controls and refresh control. Okay, table orders. Okay, great. Now everything must work. Okay, test. Okay, let's go to picking. I can select order 92. Okay, and can see I have two products. If I close and I go to order 90, I have different products. Okay, correct. If you see here, okay, also when I navigate through the application, I can see everything what Kalipso is doing, like select, like close for. Okay, it's a trace, and you can add breakpoints and this kind of things. Okay, great. Now we have an app that with a menu with two options, and when I click here, I open the screen, I go to show off all of the orders available, and when I select order, I open another screen where I show the products. Okay, great, about this order. How we can in this moment pick a quantity, okay, or pick a product, okay, and increase the quantity, for example, one by one. Let's use, in this case, the barcode engine. Okay, let's go to the first screen. When I open this form, I want to use an action. You can type the action if you want. Okay, okay. Or barcodes, connects. Okay, right. Nothing more. When I open the app, I want to connect the internal scanner. Okay, and normally we need to do another thing. Okay, and when I close the form, let's put here barcode disconnect, only to disconnect the. Okay, and here when I need to use the barcode, okay, reader, okay, double click, actions. Let's put here another action. It's barcode enabled. In this screen, I want to use my barcode. And when you type this action, barcode enable, Kalipso is asking you where you want to put the data from the barcode, and also we can retrieve the type of barcodes you have read it. Okay, you can have here, okay, all of types. Okay, I want to store the data of the barcode in a variable. Let's put here 0. Let's put and let's rename this one also. Okay, okay, and this data. Okay, that means when I trigger and I read the barcode, the content of the barcode will be on this variable, and the type of the read barcode will be on this variable. Okay. Now I need one thing more. It's add events of barcodes, and when I read the barcode, this event will be triggered. Okay. What I want to do in this case, I want to see if the product code is in this order or not, and if it is, I want to increase the quantity of the picked quantity. Okay. let's go. How will we do that? Let's go to database, select, okay, plus I want to, from document details, retrieve the picket quantity to a variable, local variable. Next, where my document ID is equal to my selected order, and where my product codes will be equal to my barcode data. Okay. Okay, great. Okay. How we know if the product is in the order or not, or if it is a valid barcode or whatever. Okay. Easy also. Let's go here, codes, and put the condition here, if, and we go to use Kalipso keyword, record counts. If record counts is an internal keyword is equal to 0, that means nothing returns from the previous select. That means these conditions, the application cannot find products on this document. Okay. Okay. And if it's equal to 0, that means the product was not found in this document. Okay. And let's put here such box message to if we find, okay, we want to update the picket quantity, okay, on the in this order. Okay, let's go here, database, update. Okay, details. Let's put here quantity, picket quantity will be equal to. You remember that when we have done this select, we retrieve the picket quantity if found this variable. Okay, let's picket quantity equal t for plus 1 or whatever. Okay, where document ID is equal to selected order and product codes is equal to barcode data. Okay. And after that, we need to refresh the screen. Okay. Control, order detail, and nothing more. Save. Let's see if this works. I hope so. Okay. Let's put this in my device. Android device. Let's open here advisor. Okay. Okay. So let's put again. It's not on Android. Okay. 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 I have my app here. Picking. Okay. You can see my orders. Let's order 93. Okay. You can see the products. I have some barcodes with me. Okay. You can see it. Okay. Let's put here product 01. Okay. Product not found. Okay. Let's put here the product 04. Okay. You can see, if you see in the right. Okay. Okay. We have picket 1. Okay. 04 again. Okay. Picket 2. 05 not found. We check it. What's product? It's 0456. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, they are too close to the scanner. Okay. Correct. And 06. 04. Like you can see, okay. And if you go to our database, okay, here, SQL Server, in this case, if I select, you have here the picket quantities, okay, correct? Okay, it's quite easy to, like you can see, we can adjust this to put, I can show you to have nicer look in this grid, okay, but you can see, for example, the backgrounds, different background, like here, different color, okay, and also can have advanced styles, like you can define the whole weight in order to work your fingers, okay, okay, and also we can select as route with a different color, okay. You can see, let's test on the device again, okay, and you can see you can change the user interface, okay, in the really easy way. Sorry, it's here. Okay, picking. Okay, you can see different. Okay, correct. Okay, great. Forgive my. I'm not a designer. Okay, but you can understand how easy it is to create an app and with a good looking. Okay, without any problem. Okay. Like you can see, we've just in 20 minutes, more or less, create an app, simple app that where you can see your orders. Of course, you can create a login screen before if you want. You can see your orders, you can select the order, and you can see the products in the order. You can pick the products, and when the order is finished, you can have I don't know, a message. It's finished and done. Okay. Regarding other, and like you can see again, we have used 3 or 4 actions in Kalipso, but we have more than 600 or 700 actions and functions that you can use in Kalipso. And and also you can use all of SQL language in your app. And if you want, you can also use JavaScript, or you can also include HTML viewers, controls, and use HTML5 or whatever to code your application if you want. Okay. Working with in the offline mode, it's the same. It's only you need only to add a new button here, like synchronize, and what the application will do, it's creating on your device a replica of your remote database. You can work offline, pick all the products, and have a button to upload the information. The information will be sent to your database. It's quite easy. Okay, just go here. Okay, and then your database profile, and tell the system offline. Okay, nothing more. Okay. Okay. Let's cancel. Okay, and like you can see, we have really different controls like labels, text, buttons, input boxes, grids, tabs, checkbox, signature on the screen, a lot of controls you can use, and we have really a lot of actions you can use, codes. Okay, that means you can see here all about forms, all about databases, and you can also, if you want, you can use our wizards like I have used it, or you can type your own SQL statement. Okay, I think you type whatever you want. Okay, and here you can have all of the if conditions for each while. You can have JSON or encryption. Okay, you can modify any property of any control. Okay, you can of course define actions to control your Bluetooth devices, Bluetooth low energy devices, beacons, serial ports, sockets, web services, FTP, push notifications, and also about text files, INI files, also about timers if you want to launch process that runs in the background. Okay, each 1 second, 5 seconds, or whatever. Okay, and about the RFID, you have all the NFC layers, NFC connect, disconnect, read, write tag, all about RFID and UHF, okay, and HF series in some cases. Okay, and we have different manufacturers. Also about voice. Okay, you can use voice in your applications. We go to launch a new webinar with Kemtek regarding how to create a voice speaking application. Okay, with Kalipso. Okay, also about GPS, mail, and of course sensors. Like if if you want to control the accelerometer, gyroscope, location, magnet, wherever, okay, you can use it. And about mail, you can send, receive mails directly. Barcodes, okay, of course, and others like parsing and GS1 and 128. You can create your local functions or global procedures. You can design and print reports or labels. You can check them. You can use the camera. You can use OCR functions. Like you can see, it's a lot of functionalities already available. Okay, but if not enough, you can do by yourself if you want. Okay, and if you need to create something very special that is not supported on Kalipso, you can create your jar file, your APK in Android Studio and include it in Kalipso if you need it. Okay. Also, only for finishing, because we are 10 minutes for finishing. Also, you can deploy this app for any operating system. How you do that? Okay. You can, of course, test on device. Okay. If the device is connected on your PC, or if you want to create an APK or APPX, okay, to send to the stores like Apple Store or Play Store, you just go here, deploy, okay, create APK, go create and put your credentials, everything. Kalipso will generate APK and you can put it on Apple Store, Play Store. You can create APPX for Windows 10. IPA, you can generate the scripts in order to create apps for iOS. And if you have a device with Windows Mobile OS, if you still have it, you still have here a function, a functionality in order to create the X files for Windows Mobile, Windows C, or even for Windows Desktop. If you generate, okay, you go to see that will be created here, desktop, X file, okay. You can run it on 32 bits PCs. You can for Windows CE and Windows Mobile, okay. That means with Kalipso you can generate all of the, you design one time and the application you can generate X files or APPX, APK files for the different operating systems. Also, only to show you one thing, you can, of course, print your, print your documentation, project documentation if you want. I got to put everything. It will be generated PDF where you can keep it or you want, okay, print. And you got to see that we will generate automatically all of the technical documents, okay. It's a PDF file. Let's put here smaller, okay. And you can leave here the communication profiles. If you have multi-language, global procedures, you can see your variables, okay, your tables, the detail of your tables, okay, and you can have also the screenshots of each screen and also all the code related to each screen, okay, correct. And if you have reports, will be here. If you have web services, the description of web services will be here, okay, JavaScript, all of this kind of stuff, okay. Okay, I think, João, I'm on time, I think, no? And I just go to return to my power.
Yes, you're right on time. And I think we can go for the questions now.
No, I have. Sorry, I have 2 or 3 slides more. Okay.
You have something else? Oh, okay, no problem. We can wait. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. You have seen the demo. Okay, how to create an app from scratch. It's like you have understand. I hope you have understand. It's really easy to use it. Okay, and we have several examples like inventory and a small app about POD, proof of delivery, and app with voice speaking in different languages. We can, of course, they are available for all the webinar participants. Okay, they are in open source mode in Kalipso, means you can change whatever you want. Okay. What are really the key benefits for Kalipso users? Okay, well, major mobile manufacturers we have all of the SDKs of major mobile manufacturers integrated with Kalipso in barcodes or RFID. Okay, it's quite important that you just drag an action and don't need to type all the code to manage the barcode reader or RFID readers. Okay. Another one, it's really fast, like you have seen, it's really fast to create, to develop an app, okay? If you use C++, Java, or C# or whatever, you go to see it's really, really fast in order to develop an app, okay? You don't need to be an expert developer, okay? But of course, if you are, much better for you, okay? You can also do this in a fast way, okay? And for those companies, they are reselling hardware, okay? It's really a good opportunity to increase sales volume and the customer loyalty, giving them not only the hardware, but a piece of software on top of that. And like that, you can add more value to your solutions, okay? And we have, of course, free demos, or open source projects like inventory, proof of delivery, voice speaking, running on Datalogic devices. We can send it to you. You can check it, test it, modify, do whatever you want. Okay, and because you go to have much more available time, if you are using Kalipso, you can have more time to you and family, or surf or fish, whatever you want. I think it's quite important to have more time for us. Okay, and for that, it's really good it's great if you choose the correct tools, okay, in order to develop your projects in the expected time and giving also some time to you, okay, correct? About our relationship with Kemtek, we have started our partnership last month, okay, like that, and we have created a special campaign for Kemtek partners, okay, like that. Kalipso can be bought on subscription base, like 12 months, okay, or in perpetual license, okay. Like I've told you, with one license, developer license, you can create how many apps you want, okay, and without any unlimited apps or unlimited devices, okay? You can buy it on a subscription basis or in a perpetual basis. What we have done, it's like you can see, we have a 20% discount on the licenses, okay? And also what we have done is giving training for free, okay? In special dates, okay, for Kemtek partners, okay? That will be discount of $600, okay? It means it's really a nice opportunity. It's really a nice promo. I think you'll be happy to have it, okay? And really, João, now we can have a Q&A, okay? But I want to remember you that we set up with Kemtek a new webinar regarding Kalipso Voice. It's a Kalipso add-on that allows you to create voice speaking apps, okay, with Kalipso Studio, okay? This date will be announced soon, okay? And if you want to show how you can use voice in Kalipso in order to create a voice speaking app, just register and access, okay? Correct. Now, João, I'm done. Okay.
Great. We have some questions here, so let's just go ahead. I think we are right on time for that. I'm going to show you the questions on the screen so everyone can see them. I don't know if that will take your screen share, but if you need to share it again, I don't think it will be a problem. So the first question we have here is, do you specify different communication profiles for development and production, and for apps for multiple client sites with different sub-networks? How easy is it to configure the comms profiles and and database connections once the app is deployed to the device? So we have here several questions. I think you.
Of course, I have defined a communication profile connected to my PC. Okay, but you can use variable. You can create ini file or whatever. You can just use. You can dynamically change these files, of course. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I go to share my screen again. Okay. Let me check it here. Okay, share here. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay.
We can see it.
Yeah, you can see it.
Great.
That's Kalipso. Okay. Of course, here. Okay. Actions. Can go to communications. You can change. Okay. The set communication profile parameters. Okay. You can, for example, Wi-Fi. The server will be I don't know, 19 or whatever you want. IP address, or can be the content of a variable that, for example, store of ini file or whatever. Okay, that means you can change dynamically any connection parameter or any database access, of course. Okay, it's not on the device by itself. Okay, can be dynamic configured. Okay, I think I've explained it. Okay, Joel. Okay.
Okay. So let's move forward to the next question.
Sorry.
Can you listen to me?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Can third-party controls be added to applications generated in Kalipso?
No.
I think we mentioned it. No.
No. We have the controls are the controls available on Kalipso. Okay, here. Okay. Like forms, labels. I think we have all of them. Okay. But you cannot have external controls.
Okay. Let's move forward. Does the deployed application automatically support all of the devices that were mentioned, or do you need to create different deployment profiles?
The application I go to show you again. Okay. For example, the application when you generate an APK or whatever. Okay. It's available on all devices. But if you are using some specific actions, for example, for barcode read or whatever, okay, you must pay attention to one thing, okay? Here I have, for example, barcode. Here I can have specific SDKs. So that if I use this Datalogic Scan Connect, I can only use this application on Datalogic devices, okay? If I use the generic actions for barcode, like barcode, enable or connect, okay, I can use this application in any device supported by Kalipso. Okay, that means when the application runs first time, Kalipso internally we go to check in which device the application is running, and Kalipso will apply the correct SDK, okay, in function of the device, okay. If you use like that generic actions, okay, no matter the device where the application is running, okay, everything works, okay. You don't need to create different profiles or whatever, okay. Okay, Joe.
Okay. Next question is, how does Kalipso handle a loss in connection to the database while you are using the application?
Like any app, okay. If you're using databases, okay, if in one transaction you need to update different tables, okay, we recommend that you use like a store procedure or procedure on the database, okay, and from Kalipso you must use this procedure, okay. That means if you for example if we run a update one file, okay, it's not a problem because it's on one record, okay, in one file. If you need to update different files, the better it's create a function on the database or store procedure and use transactions, okay. That means where you can start a transaction, update all the things, and at the end you can commit or roll back the transaction, okay. But it's no problem with losing data, okay. Correct. It's okay, João.
Okay, so let's move forward to the next one. How do you build an offline app and sync it when the user demands?
Okay, let's do that. Let's put that here.
Okay, we have your screen again.
Okay. Okay, let's put that. Let's go here on database, go to my profile, okay, and online, offline. If I select offline, I need to define the sense of communication of each file, okay. In this case, I want will be both, okay. It will, okay. And in this case, it will be only to send to my device, okay. Great, awesome. And let's put here a button, okay, or two buttons, okay. Like if, okay, and another one will be send, okay. Okay. And I type on receive. I want to receive on my device the orders, okay. Double click, actions, here, communications, synchronize, okay. And to synchronize, you can synchronize different things, but let's go here on that. And to PC, I want to send this file, okay. To PDA, I don't want to send nothing, okay. To PC, I don't want to send only to PDA, okay. I want to send those files to my PDA. Here, actions, let's do the same, but the opposite, okay. It's here, to PC, I want to send this. To PDA, I don't want to send nothing, okay. Save. Done. Let's test the application, okay. Okay, receive, okay. Now I have on my device, I can disconnect all of data. You can see here on when we are in debugging mode, okay. Okay, we have here inside the device my files, okay. Okay, correct. Sorry. Okay, my files, okay. It means when do we, let's put here on my device, also I can see you. Let's put on device where you can see. Android, let's install on my device. Oh, sorry, you are not seeing. Okay. Supervisor, my device here. Let's go to receive. If I click on picking, I don't have any data, okay, because I'm offline now. Okay. If I click on pick, receive, if I go to picking, now I have my files, correct? Okay. If I pick something, if I click on send, all of the data that I've updated or created will send it back to my server. It's only that, okay? Nothing more, okay? It's easy, okay? Like you can see, okay?
Okay. Shall we move to the next question?
Yes.
So I think this one is related to licensing. So licensing is per developer or site license?
Per developer.
Per developer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. This one is the last question. Why would you why would a specific SDK? Why would you use a specific SDK instead of just the generic actions?
Okay, in the barcodes, I don't think I don't know if in Datalogic are available or not. Perhaps. Okay, let me check here. Okay, actions. For example, let's see here. Okay, in barcodes. Here we have the actions that are available on all of the devices. Sometimes, for example, you can see here, I don't know, zebra, for example, okay? Okay, you have here, with zebra, we have some different actions. That means you can, for example, connect to, in the same device with the 2 or 3 barcode readers, can be external, internal at the same time, okay? In these cases, okay, because there are some specific functionalities, okay, you must use the specific SDK. If not, okay, just use the generic ones, okay? But sometimes you have, in the major part of the cases, you don't need to use these SDKs, okay? But sometimes, for example, in Cortex scan or whatever, you have special functionality that are not available in the other manufacturers. In this case, you must use these ones, okay? In other way, you just use the generics, okay? Okay.
Okay. I think we got a last question here. It was sent on private chat, so I can't share it on the screen, but I will read it. Could you use the gyro sensor to activate the scanner automatically?
Yes.
On the gyroscope?
Yeah, of course. If I don't know if you do like that, okay, you can understand that it's a movement, and after that, on that, you can just trigger the barcode reader, for example. Exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
So before closing the session, maybe we can take 2 minutes more. So if anyone has any question, you can just send it now, or we conclude it.
Yeah.
Do you want to add anything else,
Karen? Not me. Thanks a lot for your time. Okay, Karen. I don't know if you add something.
Hello, Karen.
It's not here. Okay.
Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, but well, before closing the session, we would like, of course, to thank Kemtek. I believe this might be really useful for all of you. And well, it was me receiving your registers, so I kind of looked at your companies, and I really think that you will be, Kalipso Studio would be really a really good tool for you to try and to see if it would fit your needs. I believe it would fit your needs because well, we work in this area for a long time, and our products it's not just for this, but it has some specifications that work in the type of applications that you might need to your business.
Okay. Karen is not there? Okay, great. If not, thanks all for your time, okay? And for my part, for my side, okay? Hope to speak with you soon, okay?
Yeah, from my part, let me just tell you that you will receive an email with the recorded session. So the session is recorded. I will ask Arsénio if it's possible to compile and send the sample from this project. But even if not, you can just follow the video and try it. You can just it's really easy. You just access our website. I will share the link with you here on the chat, which is kalipsostudio.com. You just need to download the trial, and the trial version lets you do everything that we showed you here. So just try it for yourself, and that's the best way to try it and to start using it. From Sysdev part, we would like to thank everyone to be with us. Also, we will be hosting a next webinar related to voice speaking And of course, you will hear from us so that you can register on the next webinar. And we hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.